Enter my age. Old as fuck.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Platinum Life Gaming. I'm the Mad Gamer, and this is my Platinum experience for Resident Evil Requiem. We have 50 trophies to collect. Starting the game, we play as Grace Ashcroft, an FBI agent investigating the mysterious deaths of former survivors from Raccoon City. The latest body found in the hotel where Grace's mother died 8 years earlier. Already missing the first collectible of the game, I failed to see the interactive circle icon as I headed towards the hotel. These things tend to happen on a blind playthrough. However, we will have to do a total of 3 playthroughs, so I'll be able to pick it up on the next run. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It truly helps out my channel, and I greatly appreciate all of your support. Once inside the hotel, I find the key to room 204 on the back of this picture. Turns out that room 204 is where Grace and her mother stayed on that tragic night.
Anne?
What the?
Grace, we need to go.
Go where?
Thanks for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
Oh shit! Bye, Mom. Oh, that's the same guy she shot earlier. That was a lot right there.
Snapping back to reality, Grace heads to the lobby to retrieve the envelope. Inside, we find a diary and this disc. Suddenly, a police officer shows up in the lobby, and all hell breaks loose.
Oh, wow. Oh, buddy! Uh-oh. Now you got bit.
This whole chase scene was pretty intense, but Grace is finally able to use momentum as she spins and throws him out the window. Shortly after that, Grace finds Dr. Gideon, a former Umbrella employee and scientist that was working on the T-virus.
I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
And this is when we get our first switch, and now we get to play as Leon Kennedy, much older, much sicker, but still delivering his classic one-liners.
Just about. Stuck in traffic.
Leon arrives outside of the hotel just in time to see Gideon carrying Grace down the road. Since Gideon wants to avoid a confrontation with Leon, he pulls out some kind of dart gun.
Oh, he shot them all with tranq darts. They're all gonna turn into those fucking zombie things. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh god, that hurt. Up and over the car, bro.
In an effort to conserve ammo and my own life, I just ran down the road rather than fight every zombie.
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address. Leon? We're running out of time.
For encountering an outbreak in Renwood, I popped the trophy.
Deja vu.
Grace coming to in the care center, strapped upside down with the blood draining from her arm. After breaking free from her restraints, it's now time for Grace to find a way out. After finding the lighter and being able to somewhat see what was going on, our next step was to find the screwdriver.
Take the fuse. Oh, it's locked? Come on, man.
Of course, that was not going to be easy.
What the hell, dude? Jump scare city, man.
He's dead.
No shit, Sherlock. What in the hell is that thing? Oh, hell no, man. You're not coming into the light, are you? What? Ah, ha, ha, bitch, burn!
Yes.
Oh, shit! Oh, this game, man.
After using the screwdriver to get the fuse, it was a mad dash to the fuse box.
Come on.
Don't let it get your legs! Oh, yeah, burn! Uh-oh.
In search of Gideon and Grace, Leon arrives at the care center.
Mr. Kennedy, we need to leave immediately.
What's going on?
I don't know what's happening. Some kind of mass hysteria. The hospital is on lockdown.
Oh no, the chainsaw sister is now a chainsaw brother. Oh, beautiful, man. Oh no. Wow, man, that took a turn for the worse.
The next 4 or 5 times went the same way, and then I finally started to get the hang of it.
Oh, nice parry.
And that earned me the trophy,
Untouchable.
Parry an Enemy Attack. The second type of collectible that we're looking for are the Mr. Raccoon statues.
Hunt us, seek us, find us, break us. The hunt begins.
Destroy one Mr. Raccoon Memoriam. And our brief playtime with Leon comes to an end as he shows up just in time to save Grace from the monster.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, we should leave. Take this.
You sure?
3 indentations with the words moon, sun, star. Let's go find ourselves some
This looks
keys.
like it leads outside.
After exploring the limited areas that we could, I found this room just off the safe room.
Oh God. You can't see, can you? Who are you?
She was reading Braille, you tit. Of course she can't see.
Finding the West Wing keycard on the body inside the room. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick it up as I had no inventory space. That forced me to go back to the safe room where I was able to store an item in the item box as Grace and received the trophy.
Out of sight, out of mind.
After freeing up some space in my inventory and retrieving the keycard, I used that to open the door to the West Wing administrative offices. Once inside, we come across more of the classic Resident Evil doors requiring objects to open, as well as security doors requiring some kind of clearance to get through. Inside the kitchen, we come across a giant zombie chef. With my limited knowledge and experience of the game thus far, I decided to avoid him. Upstairs, I found this safe, and I was able to guess the combination before I actually figured out where the solution was located. Inside, I found the moon quartz and had one of the 3 objects
yeah.
needed to open the door. I did find where the solution was located. Using the pencil on this notepad, you are able to scribble and reveal the answer.
Oh, it's the code that I guessed?
In the same room, I also found the red jewel, which allowed me access to the parlor.
Oh, there it is. Look. Bigger inventory. 3 tokens. Health. 4 tokens. Something I have no idea what it is. And a blood collector. 6 tokens. Please stay dead.
I also found the key to the East Wing, and the map just got a whole lot bigger. On lower difficulties, you don't need ink ribbons to save, so this trophy would be locked out. Deciding it was finally time to save the game, I used an ink ribbon to save at a typewriter, and I earned the trophy.
The old-fashioned way.
While exploring the East Wing, I found this operating room. The zombie on the table is missing lungs and a heart, but for now we can't do anything with him. Inside of the room, I found my first hemolytic injector. We can use this to sneak up and assassinate zombies, or use it on downed zombies to prevent them from evolving into blister heads later on. And right after that, for defeating a zombie using a hemolytic injector, I received the trophy.
Fatal dose.
Effective.
He shit his pants.
In the next room, I found the blood collector, which we can use to scoop up blood from dead zombies or from piles that are in the area. We can use blood as one ingredient to help craft items. However, first we need to learn the recipes by analyzing blood specimens. And when we complete it, we unlock a crafting recipe using analysis and obtain the trophy. Science. With my newly learned recipes, I was able to craft an item using the blood collector, and I acquired the trophy. The power of blood. I did not know it at the time, but we would need to collect a lot of blood in order to get a trophy later on. Not all zombies are built the same. Believe it or not, that this blind one is one of the strongest in the game. It was a nice touch by the developers. Because he's blind, he only responds to noise. So if you're smart, you can lure him to take out other zombies. Here, I was not smart.
Oh no, don't kill me. No, bitch!
Reloading the previous save that I showed you, I lost over an hour of gameplay. After finding the lockpick, I found another safe. This one had a padlock on it, and I was tasked with destroying the lock.
Lock tight.
Whoa! Whoa! Back it up! What in the holy shit is that?
Deciding that it was better to live than to fight, I ran.
Oh, it's coming.
Finding an easy lock, I unlocked a drawer with a lockpick and secured the trophy.
Like mother, like daughter.
When I was in the garage, I found an organ transport box. This next trophy popped off screen, unfortunately, as I would have really liked to see it. But remember I said the blind zombie would kill other zombies? For making a zombie attack another zombie in the hospital wards, I unlocked the trophy.
Internal dispute.
While playing as Grace, I kept coming across these cabinets that had a warped lock and they wouldn't open. Inside, I could hear a Mr. Raccoon statue, but with no obvious way in, I decided to move on for now. There were 2 singing zombies in the care center. If they caught you in their sound waves, you would be stunned, so it was best to deal with them quickly. With the chef now patrolling the halls rather than hanging out in the kitchen, I had to be smart if I wanted to get past him and into the freezer. With the wrench that I found near the garage, I was able to get into the freezer. Inside, I found an artificial heart, and that's when I decided to open the organ transplant box that I'd found earlier. I have no idea how to do that at this point, so I added it to the list of ever-growing tasks. Hoping that the big blob boy chunk was out of the way, I went back upstairs to check it out. Up here, I found the other half of the Singer sisters. They were nowhere near as fun or as exciting as the Chainsaw Sisters from Resident Evil 4. However, for defeating the 2 singers in the main story, I netted the trophy.
Deadly duet?
The blood that I gather while using the blood collector is measured in microsamples. And while crafting, for using 300 microsamples of infected blood, I popped the trophy.
Blood. More blood.
Back in the room where she originally was, I found a corrosive which I could use to melt the padlock off of the safe. Nothing ever goes smooth in this game, and Gideon is waiting for us when we get back to the office.
Phase 2's about to begin.
After evading Gideon, it was time to get down to business. Using pictures that I found in the room, I was able to put together the solution for the safe.
Finally.
Finding the second quartz, as well as the solution to unlocking the organ transport box, I finally felt like I was getting somewhere. Throwing the heart and lungs into the zombie on the operating table temporarily brings him back to life.
Of course it gets up.
Yeah, of course it gets up.
Having the level 2 bracelet meant we were only one level away from being able to unlock the door with the little girl behind it. While in this room, I decided to use the intel that I had found since the last time I was here to open the safe. Since I was spending so much time running back and forth all around the care center, I decided I needed to take out the chef. The chef, however, was a bullet sponge. He took so many hits. I had to continuously go run around, find blood, craft more ammo, and come back. Luckily for me, every time I ran away, he would just walk back to the freezer door. For defeating the chef in the care center in the main story, I earned the trophy.
Order up! Ha 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 ha! The chef is dead.
Using the level 2 bracelet that we just picked up, we were able to enter the isolation ward and from there get into the security manager's office. Inside of the office, we find the code for the safe.
This must be it.
Unfortunately for us, the safe is in Braille. Remembering that the little girl behind the glass wall was reading a book in Braille, it's time to head back there and get her to help us. And this is where I made a huge mistake. Not eliminating the zombies, I ran all the way back to get the girl. And unfortunately for me, as we have to carry her here, I was overwhelmed and unable to fight them.
Attack me while I'm carrying the kid. That's really good.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Oh, the big guy's here too. What the hell? No! No, man! Oh, he's just chomped me. He's just ripped my head off. What is happening in this game right now?
Reloading my last save after I got back to the security manager's office, I decided to clear out the isolation ward to avoid the same mistake. Clearing out pretty much everybody that could get in my way, I made it back to the office carrying Emily without any problem. However, at this point of the game, some of the zombies that you've already killed have a chance to become blister heads, much stronger, faster, and far deadlier than before.
Here it is.
Yeah, you can throw the cutscene down while the enemy's attacking you.
Leaving little Emily to open the safe, I headed out to destroy the wave of zombies coming. And once I did that, we can return to Emily and she has a gift from the safe for us.
I found this.
Excellent, we need that.
Well done, Emily. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Chasing after the monster and Emily, we make it to the basement of the care center and earn the trophy.
Descent into darkness.
Back to playing as Leon, we're tied up in the attic with Gideon until Leon manages to break free and Gideon flees before the fight. Looking for a way out of the attic and a chance to find Grace, we came across the big boy's brother.
We got him.
Sorry.
Coming across another warped door, it turns out that Leon can open these using his hatchet.
Oh, he opens them, okay.
Dropping out of the attic and into the familiar part of the care center, I set out to clean up what Grace had left behind and open the rest of the warped doors. Making sure to go back and get the Mr. Raccoon statue that we could hear earlier. After finding a weapon charm, I upgraded a weapon and I earned the trophy.
Tailor-made. I'm pretty sure they wanted you to do all of this stuff while you were Leon, not while you were the girl. But Grace did a good enough job. I made the game way harder for myself.
For finishing 3 enemies using the hatchet finishing attack, I received the
Hell
trophy.
yeah, man. Chop, chop. No! What the hell's happening?
For throwing a weapon that was dropped by an enemy, I earned the trophy.
Oh yeah, can I borrow this?
Once Leon makes it to safety, he finds a computer and talks to Sherry.
I found some information about our illness. Our symptoms
Confirm a T-virus infection.
Leon also discovers something called Elpis, and that it has a connection to Grace.
Jesus.
Back in control of Grace and searching the basement, it's easy to find Emily, but the trick here is to get her out of the cell. In order to do that, we must find 3 joint plugs. The game gives us 1 as we need to use a joint plug to access certain areas. For stunning the girl with the Requiem, I secured the trophy.
Bring out the big guns.
It took only a couple minutes to find this empty bottle, which would come in handy way later in the game, as well as the second joint plug. The entire basement area, you are literally just trying to avoid running into the girl.
Oh shit! Just bitch slaps him.
It's always better to run towards the light than to try to fight the girl. In order to get the 3rd joint plug, we had to drain this giant vat of blood. Once we drop down onto the conveyor belt and it starts up, we have to avoid the zombies as well as the giant meat grinder at the end of it. This goes on for a set amount of time before the conveyor belt stops and we are able to climb the ladder up and out of here.
It stopped. It finally stopped. Thank God.
And we find the final joint plug, and we can finally get out of the basement. Placing all 3 plugs back into the machine, we turn the power on. We're able to grab Emily and make a dash for the elevator.
It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go.
Oh yeah! A waste of ammo, that was dumb. Let me grab my leg. Oh my god, her leg just got chopped off at the ankle. What the hell? The elevator fell and guillotined her. Oh no, it's a hand. Oh shit. I thought it was a leg. I was like, how are we gonna hobble around the rest of the game like that? That was crazy. Nice work. That was craziness. Oh, the severed hand. It's still a little bit warm. Yum yum.
With all 3 quartz in hand, we can place them in the door and get out of the care center. For reaching the courtyard of the care center, I popped the trophy.
It's been a long night.
We made it.
Once outside, we find a helicopter and a pilot. Leaving Emily in the back seat with him, we head out to find the keys for the helicopter. Making our way to a crazy experimental lab beneath the guest house, we find the helicopter key pretty easily, and that's when all hell breaks loose.
The self-destruct protocol has been initiated. All staff to be evacuated. I repeat.
That's pretty powerful.
For defeating at least 3 enemies with a single Requiem shot, I unlocked the trophy.
Bang for your buck.
Escaping the facility and making it back to the helicopter just in time.
Haha, we got nowhere. Oh shit! Stick around.
Emily, are you okay? Oh, Emily.
Back to Leon, and he sees the helicopter go down and springs into action. After taking out a small horde of zombies, Grace and Emily escape into the church, and Leon follows behind.
Get her safe. Go. Now.
What the hell is that? It's like a bloater. Yeah, finally.
While Leon was fighting the bloater, Grace had a chance to get Emily far away to safety. Except the girl followed. Locking Emily safely in this room, it was time to take care of the girl once and for all. And in order to do that, we had to open the hatch. They got something for 3s in this game because it would take 3 switches to open the hatch.
Oh, come on. How the fuck you missed that shot?
Come on. Open.
Oh, finally! Yeah, we did it!
With the girl out of the way, we returned to Emily.
Nobody likes little kid zombies.
No, that's Emily! It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
Grace, absolutely pissed at Leon for killing Emily, walks away from him and unfortunately right into Gideon and Zeno.
I've been waiting for you, Grace.
For escaping the care center, I unveiled the trophy.
A harsh reality. Back to Raccoon City, here we go.
Shortly after arriving in Raccoon City, Leon has to battle a giant spider. This fight took me over 10 minutes to complete. It was a lot of running around the environment waiting to get a chance to shoot the spider's weak spot on its ass. With the spider out of the way, Leon arrives at the barricade around Raccoon City and realizes that somebody else was trying to blow their way in as well. In order to finish their job and gain access, Leon would have to find 3 parts to the detonator. At a nearby camp, Leon finds a tactical tracker bracelet which records kills and turns them into credits that he can use at the supply box. You can see in the top right corner when I get a kill, the bracelet tracks 500 per zombie. On the roof of that building, I found my first detonator part. Leon comes across a group of Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance members, or BSAA for short. They've all been massacred, and using a phone to patch into their helmet cams, we can see just what happened. On that same officer's body, we find the BSAA container key, and inside the container right behind us, we learn that there are a total of 4 of them. Back at the supply box, our kills as well as other bracelets picked up are transferred into money. And for purchasing an item from the supply box, I obtained the trophy.
Retail therapy.
The same way that Grace can craft, Leon can as well. And when I crafted every single item possible with Leon, I popped the trophy.
Master Craftsman.
While searching for my second detonator component, I got to run up the inside of a tipped over skyscraper. Being able to shoot the glass windows out to drop the enemies not only conserved ammo, but was a really cool mechanic they added to the game.
Oh shit. Me too.
After making it through the tipped over skyscraper, I found my second component. While searching for a way back down to ground level, I ended up defeating my 300th enemy and earned the trophy.
Seasoned Pro.
After releasing the suspended platform, I was able to use that to ride down to the ground level. But unfortunately for me, the zombies were piling on. The platform takes you into a sewer, and when I found my way out for reaching the ground using the suspended platform, I received the trophy.
Going down. What, this container's been here the whole time? How did I not notice that?
Opening all of the BSAA containers, I got the trophy.
Crate Expectations.
Inside, I found a repair kit as well as a working motorcycle.
Beautiful. Just need to get through that gate.
The last piece we needed for the detonator was behind mortar fire as well as zombies carrying weapons. The best way to deal with this is to use the mortars against them. With the zombies out of the way, we can grab the broken signal receiver, and lucky for us, we already have the repair kit. Using that, we can now put the detonator pieces all together and head back to the main gate. Blowing the gate, commandeering the motorcycle, it was time for Leon to head further into Raccoon City. And during this section on the motorcycle, we have a submachine gun with unlimited ammo while we face zombie dogs as well as Gideon. For stopping one of Victor Gideon's attacks on the highway, I acquired the trophy.
Road rage!
That one was pretty easy, just keep shooting him before he has a chance to shoot at you. And Leon finally gets his chance to get rid of Gideon. If you're a fan of the Resident Evil series, you will already know where we are. I thought this was one of the coolest things they added to the game.
It's on you now.
Arriving at RPD, we unlock the trophy.
The hero returns.
The Raccoon City Police Department was just packed full of memories from Resident Evil 2.
Wow, the typewriter from the beginning. Crazy.
After all the reminiscing and nostalgia, it was time to get back to business, where Leon learns what Elpis is.
Come to Raccoon City for one purpose. Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
And this throws us into probably the worst part of the game, the orphanage, where we play as Chloe, witnessing these crazy clone children stalking and killing all of the orphanage doctors. We hide under beds and under tables to avoid being caught, and after that we just simply have to escape. This whole section is very slow compared to the rest of the game and kind of pulls you away. All of that just to end up in an umbrella laboratory underneath the orphanage.
Grace! What the?
Oh, I said earlier, Mr. X.
Have fun. Hurry.
I remember that, too. I don't have time to deal with this.
Oh, it brings back Resident Evil 2 memories.
And similar to RE2, you cannot actually fight and kill Mr. X until the game lets you. Before leaving the police station, we can do a scavenger hunt and find about 3 different charms for our weapons, as well as right here I came across Tofu Jill. A nice little Easter egg for those that remember, but otherwise useless. After leaving the police station, it's finally time to face Mr.
I
X.
couldn't save them. But I can stop bastards like you.
That fight took about 5 minutes, and when I finally defeated the super tyrant, I was given the trophy.
I remember
I'll
that
stop you as
too.
many times as I have to.
After rappelling deep into the crater at the center of Raccoon City, we could see that it was clearly taken over by some kind of zombie plant. As you searched the area, you would come across these little seedlings. If you made sure to search every nook and cranny, you would end up defeating all the Plant 43 seedlings, which netted me the trophy.
Not today, buds.
And at the end of this section, we had to face off against a giant plant, possibly pissed off because I killed all of her little seedlings.
Stubborn lead, aren't you?
Right behind the plant in the background was Umbrella's facility called the Ark. Once we open the door and enter, for finding Ark, I popped the trophy.
Umbrella's legacy.
Inside the facility, we come across a document that shows the price to buy a bioweapon off of Umbrella. This little boss fight against the commander was super tough. If you didn't know how to parry, you had no chance.
I heard you were a smartass.
Seeing Xeno with Grace, we now learn that she is the only one that can unlock Elpis. However, she doesn't have any recollection of how to do that. Put in the wrong password and Elpis is lost forever.
Aren't we fancy?
This provides enough of a distraction that Leon and Grace can hitch a ride to the garbage dump at the bottom of the Ark. And for starting to explore the lower levels of the Ark, we acquire the trophy.
The final mission.
After Leon boosts Grace up into a hole in the wall, they are separated again, and we get to play as Grace inside of the Ark facility.
Oh, fuck those things again?
After wandering around the facility for a little while, I came across the code to this safe. There's a total of 5 of these type of safes, and for opening every safe in the main story, I acquired the trophy.
No safe is safe.
This section with Grace, we had to find 2 animus orbs. And there was just a ton of liquors everywhere. This was pretty hard since you'd already given the Requiem back to Leon.
I need this to continue on the story.
And now I just had to make my way back to the door and place the 2 animus orbs inside. Inside the room, Grace finds a computer which she can use the disc that we got at the very beginning of the game to learn the password and unlock Elpis. Back to being Leon and out of the dump, searching the facility for Grace. Leon so close to succumbing to the T virus he's infected with. We now have to face these bouts of blurred vision. This was super annoying, and I hated that they put this in here. After finding the key to override the elevator, all we had to do is get Leon to the console. Now that they're all defeated, we just click the elevator button and ride it up. After watching the video, Grace joins Leon, and we have the option to release or destroy Elpis. On this opportunity, I chose to destroy Elpis, and that came with grave consequences. With Leon dead, Elpis destroyed, Zeno goes down with the ship. Luckily for me, the trophy difficulty stack, so when I completed the game on standard classic difficulty, I also popped the trophies for standard modern difficulty and casual difficulty at the same time.
Yeah, let's see what the other ending is.
As Elpis opens up, revealing some vials, Gideon returns and kills Zeno. Grace uses one of the vials to cure Leon of the T virus, and now it's time for Leon and Gideon to face off in the final battle.
That it is brought to fruition.
And how many more have we got?
It seems your skills have diminished.
Give me that.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
And now we get some classic Resident Evil where our enemy turns into some giant monster. And we just keep laying in all the firepower we can into the weak spots until we get our chance to do the finisher.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
And after the little Robocop gun spin into the side holster, I acquired the trophy.
Hope and Requiem.
Complete the main story by releasing Elpis. And now that my blind playthrough is over, I checked the trophy list for the first time to see what I had missed. Loading back into the Ark as Grace, I crafted everything I possibly could, used blood bags to refill the blood collector, and craft it again. And for collecting 5,000 microsamples of infected blood with the blood collector, I earned the trophy.
Bloodlust.
For cutting off the tongue of a liquor B2 using the hatchet, I got the trophy.
Yeah, cat got your tongue. Holy, that took forever.
After reloading a save to collect 3 of the missing 4 files, I restarted the game on my speedrun, collecting this one that I showed at the beginning of the video for reading all files in the main story. I achieved the trophy.
Case closed.
My goal now was to defeat one of the chunks while using Grace. took Chunk a little while to die from that last Requiem shot, but when he did, I unlocked the trophy.
Grace and Goliath.
For destroying every Mr. Raccoon memoriam, I popped the trophy.
You little rascal.
Having finished the first playthrough just over 150,000 credits earned with Leon, it didn't take long to earn the rest, and after having a total of 200,000 credits earned, I got the trophy.
Credit where credit is due.
Since I was on my speedrun playthrough, I just raced to the end as fast as I could, making sure to release Elpis in order to keep the speedrun trophy active. For completing the main story without using herbs or med injectors, I received the trophy.
Never touch the stuff.
For completing the main story without Grace using the blood collector, minimalist. And finally, for completing the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours, I secured the trophy. Speed Demon. After completing 2 playthroughs, I still had 1 left on the hardest difficulty, Insanity. I was honestly tired of the game and didn't want to do another playthrough, so I took advantage of all of the completion points that I had earned thus far, and went as close to God mode as this game would allow. Unlimited ammo for every gun, the rocket launcher for all of Leon's sections. With Grace, I used the Requiem exclusively until the arc section where I forgot that she gives the gun back to Leon. This liquor-filled laboratory was frustrating on Insanity, but still doable. For completing the game on Insanity difficulty, I popped the trophy.
Remarkable Agent.
With Insanity difficulty behind me, I used completion points to purchase and view all of the models, securing me the trophy.
Model Mania.
Doing the same thing with completion points except in the concept art category, I earned the trophy.
Curator. And Requiem. Platinum number 349.
Obtain all trophies. Despite the unimaginative description for the Platinum Trophy, the game was fun on the surface. The story, the gameplay were all so strong at the start, but the longer the game went on, the scale slid down for me. I do enjoy the Resident Evil games. The formula doesn't really change much though, which is both a good thing and unfortunately what holds the series back from innovation. What did you think of this game compared to other Resident Evil titles? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching the video. Until next time, take care, and remember, it's a platinum life.